Hey everybody, this is John Carter, and I'm here today with a good friend of mine and a co-value building advisor, Chris Meso. We're here to actually talk about what I think is the most critical aspect of the transition planning process, and that's building transferable value in the business organization. Transfer value is so critical for the primary reason is that that's the value that successors or buyers inherit after the owner leaves. So the challenge is to identify how you build transfer value in your organization. Chris, you and I have talked for a long time, and I've known you for several years.
Yep.
You built a super company, Mobile Air, and as we've talked, it's apparent to me that you are fortunate to be able to build transfer value in your organization. And I would say that you really were able to do it several different ways. For instance, you were able to build an awesome successor management team in your company, right?
Yep.
You were also able to build enough infrastructure that you had systems, processes, and procedures in place, right? That
Yep.
key people could follow.
100%.
And the other thing that really interests me about your company is you built a phenomenal growth strategy. You were able to scale your business and grow your business even during tough times, even during the 2009 and 2010 recession.
Yeah.
So talk to us a little bit about how you embraced this concept of transfer value and how you built it in your organization, and then give us a sense of how you used it to your benefit to be able to get out of your business on your terms.
Sure. Great questions, John. I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah.
So, right, very fortunate in life, super fortunate in life. And so you're talking about, like, as a business owner, transferable value. I'm just going to put this conversation into buckets, so it's just uber simple for me to explain it.
And for me to understand it.
Oh my gosh, here we go. So the first bucket I would say is a vision bucket, and I why? So if you don't know where you are going as a business owner, leadership team member,
Yep.
and you don't know or understand how you're going to get there, you will never get to that point, right? Our end point is what we're talking about.
Yep. Define the end game before you start.
Yeah, and truth be told, most business owners, me for example, when I started a company, I was running a company, hey, all my emotions, my physical energies, my mental energies were in that game. They weren't focused on selling my company.
Right.
But one day, right, just like it was for me, that is going to happen.
Sure.
So you got to know that's coming.
Right.
But another bucket, as we're talking about these buckets, is like a people bucket. And to me, this is a big hat tip to Jim Collins, 100%. We're right people, right seats. And so we've all been inside of a company or run a company. And so here we go, right? You got right people, wrong seats.
Right.
I got wrong people, right seats, right? We've all done that. We're all doing that probably to some extent. And all we're suggesting is over time, you got to get right people in the right seats. That is so key to driving your success, going forward. Just running your company, but even exiting your company, because they're going to stay and they're going to be the leaders of that company going forward.
Yep.
Especially the key management team members.
Yes.
Another bucket, by example, it would be a data bucket. We're going to call it, some people call it KPIs.
Right. Key performance indicators.
Exactly, John. So I'll call it scorecard for my bucket. I'm going to have to fill that scorecard with some measurables. So I'm going to need to, what I'm saying is, I'm going to need to run my business on facts and figures, right? I'm going to need
data.
On data, right. So as opposed to a lot of people might run some decisions, small and or large, on feelings or egos or emotions, right? So we're talking about getting a good base set up with data so you can make great decisions, short-term, mid-term, long-term. Another bucket, by example, issues. Hey, we all got them, right? We got them at home, we got them at work, we got them. And all we're suggesting here is, imagine setting up your issues so you can get down to the root of what's really going on, make those things go away for the long term, so it's not a repeat process, right? Slow you down. You don't want that. So just do a very good job on the issues bucket.
Sure.
Really important. And how about process, right? Because that's gonna make me that's gonna give my company the ability to scale. So if I can document well, make it, and when I say document, like take 20% of just the key big things, so I can make it very uber simple to explain it to somebody else who's touching these processes, so they can do it over and over again without me over their shoulder.
Right.
Hey, think about it. If I can have a lot of people on the same page, I can scale my company. If I can scale my company well, I'm actually going to be more profitable. If I'm more profitable and I'm scaling, do you think I'm having more fun?
Oh yeah, you're having more fun, and you're really getting out when you want to leave. I'm assuming, correct?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these buyers, they're going to, the buyers have, they've got a fantastic system coming in. And so you're going to have to be really good. You're going to have to be articulate. You're going to expose who you are. And if you're really good inside these buckets, they're going to see that. And they're going to see the value of your company. That's the value they're going to anticipate taking with them forward and making their profit, because they're going to need to make a profit too. That gives you more turns when you're having your liquidity event.
Absolutely. Great explanation. So you can see building transfer value is not a one-time occurrence. It's a process that continues for the life of the business.
Yep.
And it's something you have to continue even through the end of your transition plan. Well, thanks, Chris. It was great talking to you. Appreciate it.
John, always good to talk to you.
All right.
Thank you very much.